one of mankind's ultimate taboos. But what would it take to kill and devour another human being? My name is Piers Gibbon. I'm an author and explorer, and I'm heading deep into the jungles of Papua New Guinea to find out. I'm going to search for the truth about cannibalism from the people that have actually done it.
Does that mean there are people alive in this village who have eaten people?
Yes.
I want to know who they killed and why.
Did they ever hunt and kill someone just for meat?
Discover how they butchered and ate their victims.
This is exactly what they would have used to gut up a human.
And find out if there are still people practicing cannibalism today.
They killed 2 men.
People killed by the Bee Army.
Yeah.
This is this year?
This year.
Some of the most recent accounts of cannibal activity come from tribal populations on the island of New Guinea. The island sits just north of the Australian continent and holds some of the least explored areas of the world. I'm heading to Papua New Guinea, the eastern half of the island, to begin my journey. Papua New Guinea is one of the poorest countries in the world and suffers from a very high crime rate, particularly in towns and cities. The cultural diversity is immense, with over 800 languages being spoken across the country. Many of the reports involving cannibalism come from outposts in the remote region of the Western Province, so that's where I'll head next.
Where we're going, there's no shops, obviously, so we have to take absolutely everything that we need. So we have water, we have food, we have cameras, we have power for cameras. We're carrying a generator, so all we need now is to see whether it'll all go on this plane.
My journey takes me nearly 500 miles into the heart of Papua New Guinea's rainforest. The thick jungle and mountainous terrain has kept many of the pocketed communities isolated. I've been told about an airstrip situated in a relatively peaceful region where surrounding villages may have practiced cannibalism in the past.
Well, that is the only way to get out of here, so I'm going to need to go and make some friends.
Before Honinabi Airstrip was built some 40 years ago, the area had virtually no contact with the outside world. To an outsider like me, it still feels very isolated. The nearest telephone is 3 days' walk away. In the nearby village of Sodiobi, I'm hoping to find a translator.
Afternoon. Hello. Afternoon.
Who's Benny? Benny?
Yeah.
Benny, I hear you understand English? You
Yes.
speak English?
Yes.
That's really good news. Is it okay if I stay here for a few days?
Yes.
Really?
Really?
Thank you very much indeed.
Benny is part of a local Bible translation group and agrees to be my guide. The people of Sodiobi and the surrounding villages are known as the Samo. They get by without electricity or running water and are still very much reliant on the jungle for basic resources. The Samo survive on a minimal amount of food. In a nearby swamp, I'm shown how they extract their dietary staple of sago from the sago palm. I'm hoping to also learn about any cannibalism that occurred in the area.
One question, and it's a little delicate, but I wondered about the old days. old practice of cannibalism, of eating people. Is it okay to ask people about that?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
You okay
yes.
with that?
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, it's a difficult subject, but I wanted to know, does that still happen?
I don't think at this time.
Right.
But in the old days, yes.
In this village?
In this village, all the villages.
All the villages?
All the villages.
In this area?
In this area.
Does that mean there are people alive in this village who have eaten people?
Yes.
Okay. Is it possible to talk to them? Is it something they will talk about?
It is possible.
It is possible?
Yeah.
Fortunately, the topic of cannibalism doesn't seem taboo.
Benny's just taking me to meet some of the village elders, so I think I'm about to meet, for the first time, people who were involved in the practice of cannibalism.
What I'm particularly interested to find out is whether cannibalism occurred here out of survival or if it had some ritualistic meaning behind it. I can't help but feel a little shocked about what I'm hearing. I want to know why the woman was killed in the first place. The Samo have long believed in sorcery and evil spirits. Capturing suspected magic men or women is one of the reasons they give for killing and eating people in the past. But it was also a form of revenge. It's not every day someone describes to you their involvement in killing and eating two women.
And did he enjoy the taste? Was it good taste? That was fascinating. We're talking with those guys, the way they talk about cannibalism, it wasn't some great ritual or we did it because we had to, we were starving. We kill someone in an act of revenge or to settle a dispute and then they're dead, there's their body. Why waste valuable meat?
But I want to look deeper into cannibalism's connection with sorcery and find out if it could still be going on. In the past, the Samo would eat the bodies of people killed for suspected sorcery. Cannibalism was a way to supplement their limited diet. Meat is still scarce today. My guide Benny invites me to join him for lunch. What we might consider barely enough food for one is carefully shared amongst his whole family. While waiting for the meal to cook, I ask about the Samo's belief in sorcery. I'm interested whether people still believe in witchcraft and its connection with cannibalism.
So you say that you don't believe in the spirits?
No.
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 And this in this village,
No, we don't believe.
You don't believe
the spirits.
But does that kind of thing still go on in this area anywhere?
Yes, that type of thing is still going on in this area. Not this area.
Not this village?
Not this village, but we have Kwombi.
Kwombi?
And Kusobi, Testabi, all these villages maybe up to Biami side.
So witchcraft is alive. I want to know more about the Biami's belief in sorcery. I'm told about an elder on the outskirts of the village who can help.
Hi, you Dafu? Hi, can I come up?
Dafu is one of Soriobi's arrow makers. He has extensive knowledge of the surrounding tribes.
People say Biami are fierce fighters, good warriors.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah, that's true. When they fight, they kill anybody, or they just cut and eat it on before. Yeah. But now, when they kill it, they just throw it to the water.
So now, are the Biami still killing people?
Killing the people.
Now?
Yeah.
Today?
This year, 2010, one of the Biami, they killed 2 men and they throw it to the water.
This is this year?
This year.
Okay.
They didn't eat it, but they just throw it to the water.
They didn't eat them. They've stopped eating, but they're still killing.
Yeah.
It's chilling to learn that in the vast unpoliced jungles of Papua New Guinea, men and women are still killed for suspected witchcraft. And if people are still killing sorcerers today, I wonder if they're still practicing cannibalism as well. Despite serious reservations, I want to meet the infamous Biami and learn about their connection with cannibalism.
There's a place called Mugulu, which I've been told is in the heart of Biami territory, and it apparently has an airstrip safe enough to land on. So that's where I'm headed.
As well as killing and eating suspected sorcerers, the Biami are rumored to have hunted people purely as a source of food, making them once the most feared people of the Western province. I arrive at an airstrip in the heart of Biami territory, the village of Mugulu. I want to seek out people that actually practiced cannibalism and find out if it still goes on. But first, I want to check whether the locals mind me asking questions about their reputation.
Is anyone here speak a little bit of English? This man? Hey, how'd you do?
My name is Bobby.
Bobby. I just wanted to ask some questions about this area and the people who live here.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah?
You can have
Is that okay? This is Biami territory, all Biami people here?
Yes.
Yeah. I have heard there are stories that the Biami are fierce warriors, good fighters. Is this true?
Yes.
The Biami, they used to hunt people.
Yes, we normally.
Can you tell me a story? How did it work? How did it happen?
We spare them and grab them and we bring it back to the home. And then we can cook it and then cut it up. Or cook it and cut it up, we can eat it.
I feel encouraged by the openness of the locals.
So he have tasted, he have tried, he have seen it, but he have seen it, and then he have tried, he ate it.